Howdy freaking doody, everybody. If you made it far enough to click on this video, I'm real proud of you, and you're gonna love it. I haven't watched an episode of Friends for over a year now, so I thought we could all just visit old times together, and what better way to do that than critiquing the 23 versions of the Friends theme song and ordering them 1 to 22. So, before we begin, I want you all to recognize that I watched an hour of the Friends theme song over and over, so just to make this video. So let's eat. 22. The first half of series 6. There's really nothing special in this one. I don't know why, but after Ross's wedding, all the intros just get real boring. All the intros are real boring for the next like 5 seasons, so stay tuned, everybody. You're 21. Second half of series 9. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was totally daydreaming while watching this one, and I don't want to watch it again. So let's just say that it's the second worst. I don't know which one is the worst yet. I'm reading straight off a script. Series 10. This intro lasted a whole series, so it has to be good. It's not really. We totally skipped 19. Oh no, it's out of order. 19. The one after Vegas. This one's really disappointing because it's like a special episode after Vegas, but it's not a special intro. There's nothing special about the intro. It's just a boring freaking intro. I'm looking at myself on the right over here. I understand why that might be confusing. 18. Second half of series 6. Rewatching this intro, I kind of thought that the lamp behind all the pals was Eli's beanie. No one told you life was gonna be this way. I'm tired. I'm dying. We're all dying. 17. First half of series 5. This intro is boring. So boring. 16. The second half of series 5. It's barely better than the first half of series 5. Barely. 15. First half of series 9. It looks like all the actors are being interviewed in this one, and it's kind of weird. 14. First half of series 7. I'm reading off a script. There's a huge spider next to my computer as I am writing this. Like, this thing is half the size of a tarantula, which is pretty big since it's in my house. Also, this intro is awful. Note, this intro has Chandler's proposal, and the first time I saw it, it made me cry. So I'm bumping this up like 5 places because I'm sad and lonely. 13. First half of series 2. Okay, this is where we stop. The clapping part is straight out of a horror movie, and it is not okay. Children are watching this. Why do we have to give them nightmares? Ross and Chandler also kiss in this intro. Nothing wrong with that, except they're not actually in a relationship in this episode, or in this show. So it's just kind of real misleading to new coming viewers. My green screen's messed up. It just does that. It has a mind of its own. It's not even a green screen. These are freaking shower sheets. Okay, where am I? 12. Second half of series 7. Aw, I like this one. 11. Second half of series 1. Even though I love the clapping, the editors decided to make the first clap the first audio clap instead of making it when most of the group clap together. So it's taking like a bit of a gamble, hoping that the viewers are watching Rachel, even though the odds are 1 in 6 that the audience is actually looking at Rachel. They should have gone with the 5 and 6 over the 1 in 6. I kind of like that during the lines about jobs and money, they put Chandler at his job being a real goofus, and Rachel spending money. I think that's pretty cool. That's a cool little thing. Overall, this intro is kind of bad. Okay, first half of series 8. Aw, I like this one more. 9. Second half, series 8. This intro has Phoebe and Joey kissing, and they were the only couple that I ever wanted to get together in this show because they made more sense, because they were like the weirdos of the group, and they never ended up together in this show. They just didn't, and it's wrong. I don't know if this makes the intro better or worse. The Earth is going to be swallowed by the sun in 7.6 billion years. It doesn't matter. This episode also has Schwimmer swimming. 8. Second half of series 4. This episode is another boring one, except when all the friends start flipping each other off in other languages. Also, Schwimmer swimming. 8. Second half series 4. This episode is another boring one, except when all the... 7. Second half series 3. Alright, Joey transforming into his true godly form, and just overall, all the friends are having a jolly old time. I love it. I'm writing this after I ate, so there's a lot of biases here. 6. First half of series 4. This intro starts out not special at all. I think the editors just got lazy and threw something together. The episode actually gets kind of weird though, right when they all start spanking each other. Basically, they all spank each other, and then we have a terrifying extended version of the creepy clapping. Believe it or not, this bit actually helps make this episode stand out, which pushed it up to the top 6. 5! This one's 5 first half of series 1. This one's pretty weak, I gotta admit. It's the first real intro, not counting the pilot. It's first half of series 1. The establishing shots really do nothing for the audience besides making people who aren't returning viewers think that Chandler and Ross might be a gay couple. It tries sometimes, but it doesn't really quite get there for me. I'm always a fan of the clapping intro though, so they get some points for that. I was also always strangely attracted to Phoebe in her onesie too, saying that would be less weird if I didn't watch this show so recently. 5. First half of series 3. They don't really try at all during the clapping part. The character developing is alright, nothing really exceptional. However, what makes this intro really great is that this is the first intro where we see David Schwimmer swimming. The lighting is so bad. One sec, I need to just... Look at that. Oh my god. I need to sit back here, but then you see all my these arms. Three, the pilot episode. Alright, so this one is basically made up of all the classic cast dance party. Since it's the pilot episode, they don't actually have footage from the show to work with, and I think this is what makes it number 3 and not number 1. They don't really get enough footage to establish their characters super well. However, this intro does attempt to establish some characters and does a good job with Phoebe and Joey, my power couple. This isn't the worst intro. It probably isn't the best. Arguably isn't the best. Of course, it does get a little bit of credit for Matthew Perry spitting water, because that's always cool, but shockingly, David Schwimmer is not swimming in this episode. I don't know why, because this is like the first episode where we only have shots from that dance party. So what I'm thinking is maybe Schwimmer swam after they filmed all this. This intro is also the first occasion that we see the strange clip of Joey doing something supernatural and unexplainable. I don't know if he's traveling to another dimension, or if this is spontaneous human combustion. Nobody really knows. It's really weird because this clip doesn't show up on Google when you search things like Joey exploding Friends intro. Also, I have a theory. I think that in this episode, Joey... So this Joey scene where he's teleporting or doing something really weird. It's only in 2 of the intros. So what I'm thinking is he goes from the pilot episode and he teleports to whatever other intro where he is. I think that's what's 2. Ross's wedding after Ross says Rachel dramatically. I loved this intro a lot. It gets everyone caught up on what happened in the last episode without just telling you. And they slow down the intro, which is A-okay because it is just so catchy. Number 1. The one that could have been. Oh my god, this one is amazing. It's like that one Rick and Morty episode where Mr. Poopy Butthole is in the intro. Everything changes subtly. They show extra scenes to make it like... They shoot extra scenes just to make it look like this is how the show has been the whole time. Holy mamma mia. I've given you guys a lot of crap. But nice job. I'm proud of you. This episode, it shows an alternate reality where nothing is different except Monica never lost weight, and somehow that changes everyone's lives completely. I really, really like this episode because also I think it was based on a line of dialogue in a previous episode where Monica says that Chandler wouldn't have ended up dating her if she was still fat. And Chandler's like, yeah, you're probably right. But in this episode we find out that no matter what, they end up together. And that is just... I think that's real cute. Wait, holy crap. Sorry, 1 second, guys. My camera has been smeared. I'm about to drop to, like, I'm gonna go to freaking HD quality here. No, it's the same. In conclusion, for the first time in my life, I wish there were less seasons of Friends.